to the stream. Okay, so this one is against a Holy Priest, Rogue, Ellie Shaman. We know that they're going to be wanting set up one shots during Killing Spree, kidney shots, Ellie Shaman burst, stuff like that. Double fears on me and Elite. That's when we know that they're going to be setting up damage, okay? So I'm just waiting for the opener to peel it. That's all I'm doing. Just waiting for the opener to peel the opener. So I find the Priest. I'm going to go ahead and get on the Priest. I try to knock to get them out. I don't end up doing it. And I see that they're about to use every cooldown on Vive. In a second here. I get feared. My Holy Pal gets feared. Look what I do. Or I don't trinket here. So I don't trinket. So my no warrior is in trouble, but I'm just relying on my teammates to use their cooldowns. I instantly Heart of the Wild here to try to pick my warrior back up. He was in the smoke bomb, so I immediately Heart of the Wild trank, trying to get him to not use cooldowns, but they do force everything. They force every cooldown on my warrior. They force shield wall, they force trinket, they force rallying cry. So as a feral druid, when your partner is forced to use all of their cooldowns in the opener, like my warrior just was, it is your job to keep your warrior alive. It is your job to keep him from dying. It is not his job anymore. He has placed all of the burden on you, meaning you use your trinket, you use your bubble, you use everything to save your warrior, which I do in this game. So our strategy is to ride the priest because we are mongoloids. We are mongoloids, so we do nothing intricate. Wrong, we do intricate stuff. I'm keeping very far on the rogue. I'm tunneling a priest. I'm watching for disorients. So watch, right there. Look at that. This is really good. Right, watch here. Okay? Mongoloiding, look. Rogue has fairy fire on him. Rogue has fairy fire. Rogue has fairy fire. Rogue cloaks. I call it out. I say, rogue cloaks. I'm watching. Okay? And then look, I'm expecting the rogue to vanish. I'm expecting a vanish here because the only reason a rogue would ever cloak your fairy fire is if he wants to get a restealth or a vanish. He wants to vanish. Look, vanish right now. Okay? I know trouble is coming in, and my warrior has no cooldowns, okay? These are the moments on Feral Druid you want to watch for, is when your warrior has no cooldowns, and you are required to peel him. And look what I do. It was simple. This is all I had to do. Watch this. Disorient. Instantly. Ellie's popping Ascendance, Rogue is reopening on my warrior, and I disorient. That's all I did. Look at the Ellie Shaman. He's running around like a fucking bumbling idiot because I disoriented him. It's great. Stormblast Rush dropped everything. And look at my warrior. Look at his health. That was the stun. Look at his health. He's full because I recognized the swap was coming and I peeled it effectively and correctly and didn't overuse cooldowns and didn't underuse cooldowns. And this stops my team from using defensives, and we're going to get some pressure on this priest because of it. Because you know what? We're bosses. We do a lot of damage. Ellie Shaman still popping is kind of swifty, but we're not too worried about it. I'm trying to keep fairies on the rogue. My fairies was grounded there, so I'm kind of calling that out, saying the rogue could possibly get a re here because my fairies were grounded, but I'm going to apply them probably here in a second, I think. So there's the other vanish. Cheap shot on me. I can't really peel, but my warrior's really not in any trouble because as soon as I get out of this cheap shot, look, I go and try to pummel the Ellie Shaman. I didn't land it, but guess what? It stopped him from casting for a second, and look, I'm going to war stomp him. This is how you have to react as a feral when your team is getting opened on. You have to look to what you can peel during this opener. Look, my pally is feared, but guess what? I'm peeling. I war stomp the Ellie into a full cyclone. So each of those swaps on my warrior, except for the first one I didn't trinket, I let him use his cooldowns. I disoriented the second one, and I war stomp clone the Ellie on the third one. So I'm always trying to watch for those vanish swaps on my warrior to where I can peel my most effectively way while still telling the priest. Sure, I'm a mongoloid on the priest. I'm a retard. I'm fucking him up. I'm killing him. I'm attacking the healer the entire game. But I'm still saving my warrior's life by peeling him during swaps while my pally CC'd. My pally fear ends. My warrior's health is high. The vanish didn't accomplish much. And we're doing great. I see the hex cast on my pally and I get blinded. Big moment there. Big moment. Let's go back a little bit. Okay. So blah 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 blah. This is the demo I just talked about. My warrior gets vanished. The world vanishes. Blah 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 blah. He gets reopened now. Blah 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 blah. I get cheap shot. Blah 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 blah. Look, my warrior gets stunned. Movement reopens. I instantly kick the shaman. War stomp, clone him. We're good. We're gravy on the swap. Shaman trinkets. We're still in trouble. The shaman trinketed there. I saw the shaman trinket there, and I know that we're still not in the clear yet. Not yet. So what am I gonna do? My pally is getting hexed here. So look. I'm gonna start hitting my dispel key very soon. Look, watch that. Watch right here. Okay, I kick whatever. Watch my dispel key. My dispel key is right here. Watch it light up. Okay? Watch my dispel key light up when that hex is coming. I see the hex coming. Wait. See the dispel key light up? I get blinded and I instantly trinket. The reason I trinket there is because the rogue used blind. Okay? The rogue used blind. That means he cannot blind my pally later before my trinket's up again. and my pally was hexed. I value my paladin's trinket over my own trinket, so I trinket the blind and dispel him out of the hex instead of vice versa. I trinket the blind and dispel him out of the hex because I value his trinket more than my trinket, and my warrior could have been in trouble there. Plus, since I trinket and not my paladin, I'm able to keep pressure on the priest. So a couple very important things there just happened, and it was only a trinket, but it was a valuable trinket because I'm saving my warrior, getting my paladin out of CC, saving my paladin's trinket, and keeping pressure, which is what the ultimate goal of Kitty Cleave is. So I trinket the blind, I get gouged, whatever. We're in a good spot. My warrior's at full health. But, important to note, I do not have trinket anymore, and my warrior still doesn't have his cooldowns up. He still doesn't have trinket, he still doesn't have wall, he still doesn't have rallying cry. He's still in trouble. So, we're gonna have to be freaking the fuck out when my warrior is being done, because I don't have trinket to get out of CC, so I'm scared for when he gets swapped on. So I just continue my riding on priest because I'm a raging mongoloid retard. And I see the rogue is over there in a stormbolt. I ferry him out of the stormbolt so he can't get a restuff. You know, basic stuff on the feral druid. Get stuck in a double fear. Look at that. Me and my paladin are rotating our cooldowns together here. Watch. So I trinketed the blind earlier for him. I trinketed the blind earlier for him. This time, when we get double CC'd, our warrior still didn't have cooldowns. We get double feared. Watch this. We both get feared at the same time. I get feared by Siphon. He gets feared by the priest. He trinkets this time. This time, he trinkets. I didn't trinket this time because I trinketed last time, and I don't want to bubble this time, but he has trinket, and I value my bubble over his trinket, so this time, he trinkets for my warrior to save his life. So, we're rotating our cooldowns together to keep our warrior alive during this time, and I don't have to blow stuff. So it's important to note, I didn't bubble there because my paladin trinketed. We didn't call it out in Skype or anything, but I knew as soon as my paladin trinketed, I didn't have to bubble. So, but look at the next swap. Watch the next swap. Watch what happens. Rogue gets put into a roar. I verify him out of the roar, just kind of to stop stuff from going on. Or whatever, blah 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 blah. We're raping the priest, we're idiot mongoloid retard, blah 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 blah. Waiting for the next thing. Look at this. I watch. See, look. Okay, watch that. That was very important too. Right here, blah 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 blah. We're mongoloid retards, blah 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 blah. Okay. Priest is there. Pally is here. Pally hodges the shaman. Look at the priest positioning here. Look at the priest. Look at the priest. Watch him. Watch what he's doing. He's running at my paladin. What could this mean? What could a priest running at my paladin possibly mean? It means he wants to fear my paladin. So look what I do. I run away. I step back. And look, I dodge the fear. He fears my paladin, but he doesn't fear me. And guess how crucial that is? That is so crucial because since I don't get feared, I can peel. My pally bubbled anyways because my warrior was in big trouble, but I'm not in the fear, so I can help too. So now it's double help. Just simple things like that. Like watch. The priest, look at him. I'm just watching him this entire time. What could he want to do by running at my paladin? What could he possibly want to do other than fear? So look, I just back off. I just back off and let him fear my paladin, and then I come back in, and then I help my warrior, and then I assist him. The pally bubbled there. I'm not sure if he needed to or not because I think I said it was not the best choice to bubble there because I dodged the fear, but it's not a big deal. And we're continuing and keeping lots of pressure on this priest while my warrior's cooldowns are coming back up. You know, the warrior's cooldown trinket stuff is coming back up now. We're in a better spot. We're still scared at a spot, and I don't think I dodged the fear here, but it's okay because it was a siphon fear, I think. But look, right here. This moment is crucial too. Okay? Watch this. This is another moment. I get put into a kidney shot, or whatever, second kidney, whatever, I'm being peeled, blah 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 blah, stun on the priest, blah 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 blah, my pally, blah 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 blah, hodges something, blah 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 blah, fairies on the road, blah blah blah. I get feared, pally dispels, pally gets put into a fear from the priest, and I get feared too. Warrior gets stunned right now, okay? This is another crucial moment. My pally gets put into a fear, I get put into a fear, pally has no trinket, no bubble, because remember, he trinketed over there earlier and just bubbled. I trinketed over there, I don't have trinket, my warrior may have trinket, but it's a 1v3. With an Ellie Shaman and a combat rogue on my warrior. It's a 1v3. This is super, super scary. So, I bubble. Look at this. I bubble instantly. No hesitation. I bubble for my warrior. And watch. Instantly disorient the enemy team. I instantly disorient them. I start casting a clone on the rogue. It gets grounded. I cast again. I'm bubbled. I can't be interrupted. Get a full clone on the rogue. And look, I peeled him and he's alive. My pally sat the CC, my warrior's okay, I bubbled the CC because I knew rotating cooldowns, that's what I had to do, and my warrior ended up living. Very important thing to do as a feral dude. Note when you have to help your warrior versus rogue teams. It is huge. It is the most crucial, valuable thing you can do in a PvP match is save your team from dying, okay? So I bubble there, and now I know my Pally's cooldowns are probably coming back up. My Warriors cooldowns are coming back up soon, and I almost have Trinket back up. So I'm gonna be able to peel in the next swap probably because I have Trinket back up. You know, it's great. We're doing great. We're having a good time. My Warriors wall's back up. You know, my Warriors wall came back up. I rotated through my cooldowns effectively, and we're doing well. And we have the priest completely now because we've been tunneling Mongoloid idiots, and we're doing really really well because we rotated our cooldowns so perfectly against this team. If I guarantee, if we've overlapped our defensives, if we did not use all those correctly, we would not be in the same position. We're forcing the priest to fear me off me. We're not the priest isn't in a position to fear my pally anymore. My trinket's back up. I'm ready to peel swaps. We're having a great time. We're raping the priest. I kick the Hymn of Hope or don't kick it, but he can't cast it because we're right there on him. And I think he dies here. Maybe I trinket that because I think he's gonna die. Just wanted to name my team. He's 1%. Dies. Okay, there. That's the game. Although we may have acted like complete retards tunneling the priest the entire game, there was still tons of skill involved in tunneling the priest because I had to peel my warrior so much. It wasn't a simple game. It wasn't run at the priest. That's not what Kitty Cleave is. You don't just run at the healer all game. It's more valuable than that. You have to rotate your cooldowns effectively, peel the DPS, and that's what leads to getting rank 1 titles and stuff. Knowing situations like that. Instead of just tunneling the priest and not helping your teammates, we helped them, we lived it through the burst, we survived the combat rogue. We're winners. Champions. Champions.